On Wonder Wins presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick, our attention lies on match number 40. Gujarat Titans, Sunrisers Hyderabad, two teams in form in the right half of the points table. So this should make for some pretty good conversation with Dan Vettori on who makes the cut for our fantasy team. Now, if we are to suggest Hardik Pandya, who was almost a sure shot as captain choice in these fantasy teams, Dan, would it still be a good one given you've already said in one of our shows you do not expect to see him bowl now for a large part of the season?
I do. I still think his batting is good enough to justify him being captain of the team, because it is that good. He's gone up to number 3. He's taken that responsibility, so I think he'll do a great job. All
right, so don't worry about Hardik Pandya not bowling. He's still going to get you some decent points like he would have in the last game too, just as a batter. Let's go to our full team. Before that, a quick reminder. On Wonder Wins, 100 credits for you to build your fantasy team. 4 categories of players to choose from. Batters, bowlers, wicket keepers and all-rounders. You can pick a maximum of 7 players from one team in any given contest, and every player's individual credit value is listed on Wonder Wins. Let's go to our team. Our choice for captain is Hardik Pandya. He's in the form of his life, and in spite of not bowling, we're expecting him to be a worthy contender as captain in your fantasy team. Vice captain option, Rahul Tripathi seems to be the main man around which SRH are building their batting. Striking at over 175 always gets you those extra points too. Captains give you double the points and vice captains 1.5 times. We've gone for Hardik and Tripathi. T. Natarajan and David Miller, one from each team to wrap up our top picks. Natarajan's in terrific form, wickets in every game and wickets in almost every phase. Good economy rate too, so you can bank on Natarajan in our top picks. And David Miller, he's been pretty good. That match-winning innings with Chennai backs it up with a couple of cameos every now and then. So Miller with the added responsibility in that otherwise you could say suspect Gujarat batting lineup. No offense to Shubman Gill and Hardik Pandya and the Rights, is a good candidate in your team too. Hardik Pandya, Rahul Tripathi, T. Natarajan and David Miller wrap up our top picks. Happy with that, Dan?
Yeah, I think so. I think those 4 players have been proven performers, and I like the Miller one because I think he has gained some confidence now, and we haven't seen that confidence from him for a number of years, but now he's starting to establish himself.
All right, so David Miller looks like a good, safe bet in your fantasy team. Some differential picks now, and Bhuvaneshwar Kumar is one of those. He's done a job quietly for the Sunrisers, and we're expecting him to sneak into your team at a decent credit value. We've also got Lockie Ferguson in our differential picks, and he's surely going to be in your team for the kind of impact he's had with ball for Gujarat Titans. May blow hot and cold, but you'd not be considered wise if you keep Lockie out of your fantasy side. Let's go to our full side. Puran as our keeper option. Rahul Tripathi, David Miller, Kane Williamson and Abhinav Manohar. Hardik Pandya and Aiden Markram. T. Natarajan, Mohammad Shami, Lockie Ferguson and Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. I'm sure you'd like to fill a lot of bowlers in this fantasy team, looking at how both these teams have gone. Dan, there's no room for either Rashid Khan or Marco Jansen, funny enough.
Marco Jansen's a surprise. I think he's bowled exceptionally well. And the other one to think about, I suppose, is if Washington Sundar becomes available and fit, and whether he can come in and bring another dynamic to that Sunrisers team.
All right, there you have it. 2 more options then. Marco Jansen perhaps, and keep an eye out for Washington Sundar's availability. Big thank you to Dan Vettori. This was Wonder Wins Presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick.